Welcome to Tip of the Iceberg podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Iceberg podcast. I'm James, the marketing manager here at Iceberg, and I'm here with Sydney, the director of Iceberg Home Services. This is just going to be a little introduction into what we'll be covering, and I wanted to start off by giving you a little bit of a history to Iceberg Home Services, where we were, where we are, and where we're headed. And I don't know anyone better to do that than Sydney, the director.
Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, super exciting. Iceberg just completed their 10th year of business in 2024. So we've come a very long way to a shed in 2014 to the back of a utility warehouse in 2017 to now, our own building and a team of great people.
And our own podcast studio.
And our own podcast studio for sure. Great looks for 2025. So we, have a great team where we're at now. It's really the last 3 years or so is what's helped us get to where we're at. We really caught our stride in 2021, and we haven't looked back since. It's been exponential growth, great culture, great team, great energy, and really everyone is just looking forward to the years to come.
Yeah, very cool. I actually started about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and we're at 40 employees on the home services side.
About 40, yep.
Right now. And how many was it? Maybe 3 years ago.
3 years ago, we had 9.
9 employees total.
Total.
Wow, that's crazy.
Home services, yep.
So not only is revenue exponentially growing, but
people, yeah.
Internally
we learn,
as well.
Yeah, you have to have the right people in place to get where you want to go. And that's what we've done over the last 2 to 3 years is not only get the right people in the right places, but also train them to get the right people on their teams.
Yeah, for sure. And we've also won a couple of awards this year.
Yeah. Got the Carrier
walk through those?
President's Award. That's our first year getting that. We got the Inc. 5000 Award, so that was really exciting as well. In the top, I think, 1,200 in the nation of fastest growing companies.
That's 2 years in a row, right?
2 years in a row, yeah. Yeah, so some really cool things.
Yeah, that was really cool. And if you don't know, the Inc. 5000 is the top 5,000 fastest growing companies all across America.
Any industry.
And the top probably a couple hundred is a lot of those startup companies like tech that don't have a lot of overhead.
Right.
So it's ezy to grow year over year like that. Sure. So the fact that Iceberg was even on that list is quite an accomplishment for sure.
Yeah, and last year we were at 2,000, this year we're at 1,000. So even still, we're growing and beating ourselves from last year.
Yeah.
So
that's the Iceberg mindset right there.
Iceberg mindset is one of the things we'll talk about on our podcast coming up. So mindset, talk about what makes Iceberg, how we got to where we are, some tips and tricks, some really, industry standards, meeting some experts in the industry. So really interesting and fun topics that we're going to be bringing up.
Yeah, and we got some really cool names lined up that I'm sure a lot of you will recognize. And if you don't, you should. We're very excited about what is coming up in 2025, and this is just the tip.
Love it.
That was good.